Hello. I wanted to do a quick, very informal review today. I don't do this normally, but I felt compelled because when I was doing my own personal research, I felt like the information that I was looking for wasn't available. So basically, my whole struggle was this. I am really trying to become more health conscious and trying to use more natural products in my household. And I felt like a lot of the natural washing detergents, clothing detergents that I was using just wasn't cutting it, especially on my husband's like work shirts that had that smelly, musty, sweaty smell even after washing his clothing and following the directions of the soap and using the appropriate amount. I just felt like it just wasn't cutting it. So I stumbled across Norwex. A friend of mine gave me a sample from a Norwex party that she had at her house. I wasn't able to make it. And I used like a tablespoon. I have a standard washer, so I used a tablespoon in a large load of towels that were like, towels get that kind of stinky, musty smell too. I couldn't believe how clean and soft and fresh my towels came out with just this little tablespoon of soap. So I'm like, I have to get this laundry soap. And when it came time to ordering, I was like blown away because the soap's I think like $24.95. The Norwex Ultra Power Plus, and it's 2.2 pounds of laundry powder. I think with like shipping and handling and tax, it was like $35. And I'm like, okay, well, I really like the soap. I'd like to use it, but I just can't justify spending that much if I can find something that is comparable. So I heard tons of great things about Charlie's soap, and I read tons of positive reviews on Amazon, but there were still some negative reviews. And, I just thought, okay, well, the only way that I'm going to know is if I order it and try it and compare it, and then I can do my own review and hopefully I can help other people out. So the Charlie soap, I think after I paid my tax, and I have Prime, so I didn't pay shipping from Amazon, it was I think maybe a little over $16, and it's 2.64 pounds of laundry powder. Now the thing with Charlie's is it recommends that you pretty much use the same amount regardless of if you have high efficiency or standard, and I have a standard washer. So for me, like with Norwex, a lot of my friends have the high efficiency and they're like, oh, I can just use a granule of Norwex and my clothing comes out so sparkling clean. And okay, it's not a granule, it's like a teaspoon, but still, like for me, okay, I'm using a tablespoon of the Norwex. So I guess if you do have high efficiency system, and even a water softener, I think you can even use like a half a teaspoon of Norwex. So in that case, okay, yes, like you're being able to stretch it out. But I digress. So I ordered the Charlie soap, and the first thing that I wanted to see was if it had that same kind of smell. If you have used Norwex, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It just has this, I can't even explain it. I don't want to say it's a cleaning type of smell because it doesn't really smell like anything, but it just definitely has a distinct odor. And I would say that Charlie's definitely has that slight odor too. It's a little bit different, but it's definitely along the same lines. So I used it with my last big huge laundry day, which I do laundry almost every day, but normally like Friday or Saturday I do like a bunch of loads. And I have to say that in my own opinion, Charlie's does the same exact, performs just as well as the Norwex. And I have public water. It's not hard, it's not soft, it's nothing special. But like I said, if I do a super large load of laundry, I just use a tablespoon of the Charlie soap and I put it in the washer with the water before I add my clothes, and it's fine. I know everybody does these dissolving of the powder tests, so I thought I would do that and see what I don't know how much water it is. It's probably like a third of a cup maybe. And I'm doing 1/4 teaspoon of each soap. So this is the Charlie's. I just want you guys to see. So I'm just going to give this a good shake. And it's kind of leaking. But I'm going to put that there. I'm going to wipe up my mess a little bit. And we'll just see. They're both pretty much the same at the moment. And I feel like the Charlie soap is maybe dissolving a little bit faster than the Norwex. It's pretty comparable. I think I might have put a little bit too much water in the jars, to be honest. But the Charlie's, it only has like a few granules at the bottom. It's pretty clear. And the Norwex is about the same. I mean, honestly, side by side with the jars of water, I feel like it's exactly the same. And like I said, the cleaning power of the Charlie's, for me, it's worth it to buy Charlie's from now on and save the money. Maybe eventually when I do upgrade to a high efficiency washer, maybe then I'll start using Norwex Ultra Power Plus again. I know another thing with Charlie's soap is if you do have hard water, they do recommend their hard water treatment in conjunction with just their Charlie's soap. I don't know with Norwex, maybe you just have to use more of the powder. But anyways, so that's where this whole thing came from. I just really wanted to let other people know who maybe have that question. Is there anything out there that I can purchase instead of spending so much money on the Ultra Power Plus? I believe in, you know, my honest opinion again, for me, this is what I'm going to be using from now on. It just works really great, and I think that it's definitely, you know, if you can save some money, why not? So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope I helped maybe at least one person with this review. Thanks. Have a good day.